This video will show how to use Visual Studio Express 2012 to create and compile a C++ file. First, I'm going to start the program, and I'm going to click on the File menu and New Project, and then I'm going to click Win32 Console Project. I'm going to give the project a name. The most recent one we did in the class was a FAT calculator, so I'm going to call it FAT calculator, and I'm going to accept the standard location that it's going to save it at, and you'll see that I already have one there that has that name, so I'm going to go back and change the name to FAT calculator 2, and then I'm going to click OK. I already have one of those too, so FAT calculator 3. That works. Alright, now it says that I've got a console application here. I'm going to click on Next. And right now I'm going to click on Empty Project for the additional options. Click Finish. My project opens up, and if you'll notice over here, we've got some things that have already been built for us. One of them here is a folder that has source code files in it. Well, right now we don't have anything in there, so I'm going to right click on that and I'm going to click Add. I'm going to click New Item, and I have two choices here. I can either make a C++ file or header file. So I'm going to select C++, and then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to change the name of this to Project 5-2, which was the project number from the book for the Chapter 5 assignment. I'm going to click Add. Well, now you'll notice I have an empty C++ file, and I can add text to it. So I'm going to kind of cheat here. I've got the text already, and I'm just going to copy it. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to paste it. Okay, I'm going to click on File, and I'm going to save the project. You can also click on the file and save all. That way you know that everything has been saved. Now, I can go up here and click on Build and Build Solution. Okay, that just compiled my file, and it shows that build number 1 succeeded. No problems or anything. Now, if this were a windowed program, we could run debug and start debugging, and we could run the program. But since it's a console program, it's not going to run properly like that. So to run the program, we're going to have to find where the compiler put that file at, the executable file that was built. Now, the easy way to look for it is to open up Windows Explorer, and I'm going to go look in my Documents folder, Visual Studio, Projects, and you'll see here I have FAT Calculator 3. So FAT Calculator 3, and here's a debug folder. I look inside debug, and there is fatcalculator3.exe. Now, to run this file, I'm going to open up the command line, and then I'm going to navigate to that folder. So, change directory to Documents, and then I'm going to do a directory, and I can see what I've got here. I'm going to change directory again to Visual Studio 2012. Okay, I'm going to do another directory command, and I've got projects, so I'm going to change directory to projects. Okay, I've got FAT Calculator 3 is the one we built, so I'm going to change directory again to FAT Calculator 3 and do a directory there, and I know that it's in the debug folder, so I'm going to change directory to debug. And there I see fatcalculator3.exe. So I'm just going to run it by typing the name of the file in. Okay, and when the program runs, the first thing it asks for is an entry of the total calories. So I'm going to put 150 in there. And then it asks for an entry of the grams of fat. And I'm going to put 6 in there. And the program runs and it tells me that the fat calories are 54 and the fat percentage is 36%. Okay, there was also an error condition that we could test for, so I'm going to run this again by typing fat calculator 3. You don't have to type the exe. You can, but you don't have to. Hit enter. Total calories, I'm going to put 100 this time, and I'm going to put invalid data. We can't have negative fat, so I put -3 in there, and it shows an input error. So when you send your file to me, the file that you would send me, let me close this command window, the file that you would send me is this file right here, projects52.cpp. So that's going to be in the Fat Calculator 3 folder inside the Fat Calculator 3 project. I hope this has made it a little clearer. If you've got any problems, give me a call or send me an email. Thank you.